rock show.
From Aly's Underground Rock Show, here with Jac Vanek.
Hola.
How are you today?
I'm good. It's a little hot, but I'm bearing with it.
It's North Carolina. It's how it is. Florida's gonna be worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have 3 days in Florida, right? 3 days in Florida.
Yeah.
I remember last year at this venue at Downport.
Oh yeah.
God.
It was horrible. There was thunder and lightning, and everyone was going in the amphitheater, but
We got stuck in our tent.
Anyways, I've been wanting to interview you for a while. So
The time has come.
yeah, I'm very excited about this interview. I read your whole About Me sort of type section on your website.
Yeah.
Very, very cool how you all
Thank you.
started. I love how you didn't even take out a business loan. Did it all yourself.
One.
I mean, how did you even get started?
Well, I started with the bracelets, obviously. And it's funny, I had like $200 in my bank account. And, well, my mom told me that I had to get a job. And I was like, no.
Wait a second.
I worked at a coffee shop for a week, got fired. I worked at Old Navy for 3 weeks, got fired. And then I was like, okay, well, I gotta do something for myself because I obviously can't hold a job. So I started out with the bracelets, and I put like $200 in it. And as, you know, things started taking off, I take that money that I made and put it back into the business. And it's kind of just been like a slow, you know, steady growth since then.
Yeah. Well, what year is this for you on Warped Tour?
I've been on 4 Warped Tours.
Okay.
The first Warped Tour I was on, it was for a tsunami relief. It wasn't anything for myself.
Yeah.
And then, not last year, but the year before was the first Warped Tour I kind of did with my own stuff. But
Yeah.
I had like 5 bracelets, and I was in a crappy like makeshift tent. And it was just like completely DIY. I always got the worst spot possible on Warped Tour. Nobody could ever find me. And so that was an experience in itself, and it taught me a lot. And then last year was the first year that I did it like completely, like from start to finish, like by myself with my own tent.
Yeah.
So then this will be the second like full year.
Is it going smoothly?
Yeah, I love Warped Tour. It's just so damn hard.
I mean, I think it's everyone's dream to just go on tour, right?
Oh yeah.
You know?
I know, it's been like a dream of mine since I was 15, so it's cool to actually have that
Yeah.
come to fruition.
Well, honestly, like that's exactly how I've been. You know, my mom started her own music magazine in 2006.
Oh really?
And she just got me into it, and ever since 2007, we've been covering Warped Tour every year.
That's awesome.
You know, and I'm still pretty young. I'm only 16 actually.
No way.
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah.
Why is everybody 16? I feel so old.
But you know, I'm trying to get into it early because wouldn't it be cool if I was, you know, 23 now?
Oh yeah.
And just going on tour, you know?
Oh,
Hey,
we have so
let me
much
take
fun.
photos just every day of you guys, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to do with my life. So, you know, I definitely feel you on the whole, you know, want to live my life on tour.
Oh yeah,
you know?
completely. And you're young, so you have a lot of years to kind of like build your portfolio up.
Yeah,
until it's,
exactly. You know?
nobody can really go on tour before they're 18 anyways. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people who, you know, dreams big, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do this and that, and
You have
all
to.
at the same time, you know.
It's the people that dream big are the only ones that actually ever accomplish anything.
Exactly. Which
Everybody
I
else
think
just falls into mediocre jobs
Yeah.
for the rest of their lives.
that's how you've gotten to the level where you're at now. And I mean, people love you. I mean, they're like, let me go meet Jac at her tent, you know. Even he wanted to.
I wanted to go
yeah.
buy some more stuff.
So, I mean, it's really great what you're creating, and you're right in the type of business for it. You know, your stuff the kids love.
That's
you know?
crazy.
So, I mean, how do you handle all of it? I mean, do you even realize how loved you are?
I don't think I mean, sometimes like at Warped Tour and stuff, it's like very like in your face, like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody wants to take pictures and this and this and that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a surreal thing, because obviously it's not the same for like anybody really, and
Yeah.
in any of the bands like at home, it's like a lot slower.
Yeah.
Not like you don't, you know, get as noticed as often and stuff like that. So it's like things like Warped Tour and like Bamboozle and stuff like that, where it's I'm here with my tent and this is obviously me. So
Yeah.
it's like then it's the bombardment of
Your
kids.
name's on the tent.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
hello, come meet me at my
Yeah.
house. So yeah, it's like things like this like really make me realize it, and it's nuts. Like I never expected it. So.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I mean,
really cool.
Is this your favorite time of year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We wait for Warped Tour every single year.
That's pretty
We
much
talk
what
about
we
Warped
do.
Tour every day when we're home, and we're like, I can't wait 2 more months, 2 more months. And then it's here.
We plan months ahead. We book our hotel the night before.
That's smart.
And, you know, we stay in town. That way away, because we're 3 hours away from Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're based in Raleigh. So, you know, coming out here, it's kind of like our trip, you know, of the summer, you know? It's like we're going to road trip it up, you know? Yeah. So I think it's very cool what you're doing. Now, is there anything you want to tell your fans? Or should they look out for a new line soon? You know, stuff like that.
I'm working on my line for the fall, and it's going to be more kind of vintagey punk rock vibe. And that'll be out probably like September-ish, like back to school. And then other than that, it's just I appreciate anything, any input that anybody has. Like, if you've been following me, you know that like I always ask people for like, you know, what do you want to wear? Like, I want to know like what's in your mind.
Yeah.
Because I don't make this stuff, like I make it for me too, obviously, but it's not just for me. So I want to make sure that I'm catering to everybody else's needs and everybody else's desires. So
for sure,
I appreciate all the input that anybody gives me, and I love hearing what people say. And I literally read like any comment that is written to me. So.
And follow her, Nicole, on Twitter.
Yeah, Jac Vanek.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So all we're gonna do now is you get to ask me a question, anything in the world you want.
Okay.
So.
Okay, who would be your dream interview?
Dream interview. That's a good one. Well, actually, and I know we have this in common. Jared Leto, 30 Seconds to Mars. My mom actually interviewed Matt Walker when he was in the band.
Oh, really?
Bassist. That was her first interview.
Oh, wow.
And I've met Jared a couple times, but I was like 13, you know, and it was kind of just like, hey, I love you.
Yeah.
You know?
It was like you were like 18.
So I would definitely love to interview him, because I have watched their interviews and they're either really hilarious or they're really into what they're talking